is day 174 of the year of streaming and learning to code. We have a very short stream with a pretty hard stop. I know most streams can have the capacity to be short, but usually they tend to drag on. We get sucked into nonsense. We've got a pretty hard deadline. So we've got just about 20 minutes to kill. And actually, you know what? I have Code Wars set up. We're not actually going to be doing Code Wars. Yesterday, we scratched the surface. It's going to be about 20 minutes of story time and exploratory research on what regular expressions taste like. So yesterday we threw in reg something. I think it was regx JavaScript is what we threw in yesterday. I think Topher said regx. Maybe we threw in MDN, or maybe MDN just came up near the top. Okay. He said, check out regx JavaScript yesterday. And MDN, which he did mention MDN, but we didn't throw that into our search, and it came up at the top. From there, once we went into the article, there was, hey, speak the devil. Topher, how are you doing? Ta-da, beat-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. We've got a freakishly short window, just about like 20 minutes exactly to stream. It's going to be a research of the fun stuff here. So not exactly gripping, I realize. So no exact Code War lesson today, but we are going to try and get a better grasp of regular expressions over the next 20 to 25 minutes. Fingers crossed. So here, though, towards the top, they had mentioned something. There was a link to, like, a better understanding. It was like, you and your regular expressions. What does it mean? Yeah, I know, cramming that into 20 minutes. Damn, you're right, Topher. Okay, hold on. It's gonna be a tie. Let's see, maybe we find a short kata. It can't be done. Okay, good. Thank God it's a sign you showed up. Hey, machine learning. Cool. Alright, focus. We're not machine learning yet. And it uses JavaScript. Oh, brain.js. I guess it's mostly JavaScript. Focus. So we won't be doing the shotgun round of learning regular expressions in 20 minutes. It seems like a bad idea, apparently. Might as well do an easy 8. Can't do. We could do an 8. Something says go with a 7. I don't think we've had a stressful shotgun round Code Wars before this. Wow, and now I'm getting texts that I might actually need to leave earlier. Super death. This is gonna get really interesting needlessly quick. Okay, most completed, good. Level 7, fundamentals. Where do all the ones we keep completing vanish to? That's what I want to know. Is it the fundamentals thing? Am I scaring it away with doing fundamentals? Did I unclick fundamentals? No? Huh. Maybe I didn't click fundamentals last time? I don't know what's happening. Point is, jade casing strings. That sounds not enjoyable. What does jade casing strings look like? Maybe we do have to do an 8. Not jade. Jaden. Jaden casing strings. I don't know what that means. Oh my god. Jaden Smith. Okay, yes, literally. Let's find out. Jaden Smith, the son of Will Smith, is the star of such films as The Karate Kid 2010 and After Earth 2013. Jaden is also known for some of his philosophy that he delivers via Twitter. And we're opening. Delightful. Okay. And we are back to this. When writing on Twitter, he is known for almost always capitalizing every word. Huh. Your task is to convert strings to how they would be written by Jaden Smith. The strings are actual quotes from Jaden Smith, but they are not capitalized in the same way he originally typed them. Example, blah, 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 blah. Note that the JavaScript version expects a return value of null for any empty string. I know this could be done in just minutes. I'm not the guy to do that yet. I find that frustrating. They are right. I left this here today, but a nice lady took it before I could tweet it. They are all caps. Huh. Well, I guess that counts as learning something for today. Not exactly sure which section of my resume I would put that little tidbit of knowledge in, though. Skills? Perhaps not. Let's close out of this. I still want to figure out where there was still a link. That way I can read about it tomorrow. There was a link towards the top. It was like, learn about regular expressions here. It was one of those sentences like, oh, if you haven't heard about regular expressions at all and want to know what they taste like, click on this link. Maybe this was that link. Maybe we're in that article. Not important. Let's get rid of it. Let's back. Do I tackle this now? All it would be... What would it be? I can see it in my head. We'd take the string. No. Go to an 8. Go to an 8. When in doubt, Topher's right. He suggested an 8. We will track down an 8. Languages? No. Most completed. 8. Fundamentals. Did it load? Why didn't it load anything? I think we were too clicky for Code Wars. Most completed. We'll let it think about that. It's processing, it's thinking. Most completed. 8. And it's thinking about it, Fundamentals is selected. We're good. Convert a number to a string. I think I could do that. In like 10 to 15 minutes. That sounds about right. Or square the sum. We need a function that can transform a number into a string. What ways of achieving this do you know? Number to string 123 returns 123. Number to string 999 returns 999. That seems like a problem we could think about for approximately, 12 and a half minutes, whatever. That's cool. Let's do this. Little kitty, there's limited time, so try to keep your little kitty antics. Hey. Your back left foot is on... No, stop rubbing your face on my knuckles. We cannot be loving each other right now. No. You came to me. 1 and 2 and 3. Watch the mic. There you go. Oh, look at that. You've got a whole bed to yourself. I swear to God, little cat, you are going to be forced to assume the napping position below the desk. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Watch claws. Watch claws. Brace yourselves. No, 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 no. On the desk is for well-behaved kittens. You are losing your shit right now. Furry abomination. Okay, we need a function that can transform a number into a string. What ways of achieving this do you know? It's a thing. It's a dot thing. You attach it. God, what are those things called? Function number 2 string, and it would simply take number, and it would return. Hey, you're gonna be a fresh pair of violin strings if you keep this up, tiny cat. All right. Return, and it would take, like, I think, would it be dot, would be num something, num, like string. No, you just right clicked undo. Oh my god. Oh my god. What are you typing? What are you typing? Number, like string life? String, 2 string? It's not 2 string, but something like that. That's what I'm envisioning. I'm gonna need to Google it or check Code Academy. Google first or Code Academy first? I'm gonna do number 2 string Code Academy. Code Academy. Just for fun. Because we've been there. Yeah, that's easy. You can convert a number to a string in 10 to 15 seconds. Well, we're over assessing my powers, but yes, your average bear will be able to. I'm not quite to average bear status. I'm more like average pine cone, just kind of rolling aimlessly through the woods. So, data types 1 and 2, numbers in string. Watch your foot, cat. You're right there at F3, F4. F5 is going to refresh the page, so keep that in mind. Why the console always shows 10, no matter text length, always says 10. Any ideas? We want to take our number and watch it. Watch it come out as a string. 0 help there. Let's try another one. Table transformation. String and console output. I think that might be what we want. After the third one, we're just going to Google the crap out of it. Yeah, this is all shockingly disappointing. Wade through Code Academy. Okay, look at this. We've got some no, that didn't actually solve anything. Bastards. Way too hopeful. Lower, upper, lower, string. I knew it. I didn't recall it, but I vaguely remembered. Right? So, now let's look at string, which is a little less straightforward. The string method returns non-strings into strings. So this, ha. Look at that. Look at that. So it was not the dot. It was before return something. Beep beep ba doo doo. Boop beep ba da bo. We need a function that can transform a number into a string. In ways of achieving this, return string. That's right, with a semicolon. Let's give that a shot. Fingers crossed the city doesn't catch on fire. Wow, it literally hates everything I just suggested. Me as a person, it does not like me to the core. Not gonna lie. Not a great feeling. What's going down? Use concatenation. That is Python, not JavaScript. Oh, I should have checked that first. Bad. Yep, script.py. Well, we never said Python was actually bad. Our main issue was that Code Academy just didn't really teach Python all that great. Kinda wish we were using Python. In JavaScript, you can do string num, but that's not very efficient. Plus num also works. Hold on, you're telling me I can put a plus sign in front of number and it's just going to know to become a string? I want to try the string thing first, but the number thing sounds way more fascinating. Although I'm 87% sure I read your comment wrong. Plus, I'm sure there's more to do to set it up. At least it gave me a different error code, so I always count that as a step in the right direction. So it's just string, which is not all that clever. I mean, it's very straightforward. I thought it would be some complex amalgamation of code. I was missing lots of stuff. DDD, maybe it's capital string? Nope. Num. DDD. Fascinating. Alright, well, string and console stuff. Let's go ahead and just Google the crap out of it. I also have an alarm set, so that'll go off as soon as I need to basically pull the emergency brakes. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I, for some reason, always find checking the first 4 results as my normal protocol. I don't know why. It's just part of the things that I do. About the number, date, string categories. Also Python-y, right? Yeah, let's get rid of that noise. Number to string. JavaScript. Java? Oh, crap, the alarm's going off. Okay, so, lightning round. We will... Hold on. Here's this. W3, MDN. MDN's good. Is to convert, and number to string. How quickly can I dig? People dig for answers out there in the real world. .toString? I had .toString. I had the parentheses before, granted. So here they've got variable number, which is 15. Then they've got a new variable, n, which equals number to string blah, and then we'd return n. Do I have to set up the other variable? This is just number to string. You know what? I think they're right. I think I do need to do that. Yeah. Alright, well, let's piece this nightmare together. So, toString, can't believe I had toString. .toString. I mean, that's good. That's kind of a sign. Great that I had the parentheses before that, but can't win them all, right? Return blankety blank. Okay, it passed one test. And let's try attempting official submission. Aha! Wow, they only had 5 tests. Usually they do like 300 of them. But I guess one number's as good as the rest of them, right? Interesting. Well, let's find out what the cool kids had to say, because we do need to back out of here. So we did find success somewhere. It was a basic, straightforward thing. But, you know, that's that. What are we looking at? We are closing out of that noise. What did the cool kids have to say? They... Loading. Oh, God, I can feel it. I need to run out of here. Bad times. Well, look at that. It was all... I can't believe that's the first answer. Here they've got a comment, return a string of the number here. Return string num. Well, that's cool. Wow. Okay, so that's the plus thing you were talking about. Oh, so I was doing it wrong. So it's quotes plus num. That's a really cool fix. Function number 2 string num, return in the string tied to the number. And that's the third one. I think that's the coolest. It's definitely the shortest. That's really interesting. Now, I wonder between the first one and the second one, though, what the, obviously minus the comment, but what the benefit is of doing num dot to string versus doing string and then num in parentheses. Maybe it's more flexibility, I suppose. I don't know. This seems, I'm assuming, the best of both worlds, whatever issues, pros and or cons. This just seems useful, for lack of a better word, and it works in the reverse direction. As Topher had mentioned, it could go num plus quotes. Cool. Number 2 string equals string. I don't get it. Where's the function? Where's all the rest of this nonsense? I'm confused looking at that one. Too abstract for me. Wow, very detailed. Holy hell. Could just do return num plus, but that would be cheating? Variable string. Oh, is that like the shorthand version? Is this like all the agony that's actually being processed when this is actually being called? This is all the noise that gets processed behind it? I'm assuming that's what that is. All right, well, good times. I do need to bounce. And let's go ahead back out of this viewing profile. Thank you again for anyone and everyone who may have stopped by to view the stream. Topher, always great having you. Again, any accidental viewers, any and all views are greatly, greatly appreciated. 23% of the way through. Level 7, good times. Day 174 coming to an end. Let's back out of this into OBS, stop streaming. The adventure continues tomorrow with day 175. Are you sure you want to stop the stream? Hell yeah, kill it.